What's up, guys? Today we're going to upgrade the speakers on the Bronco. We're gonna get rid of those cheap basic speakers and getting us something a little nicer. Let me show you what we're doing. But first, let's take this top off so we can actually see better. Alright, the Bronco top is off, and now to put some new speakers on it. Now, if you follow my channel, you'll know I'm a pretty big fan of these Cerwin Vegas. Cerwin Vegas. I don't know how to say it. I've always said Cerwin, but I understand it's Cerwin Vega. So, Cerwin Vega it is. Love their speakers, high quality, great sound. Let me show you what they look like. Alright, we're going to start with just the 4-inch speakers on both of these, and then we'll see if we add the 6.5s later, or maybe today, we'll see. Nice. Ta-da! We got the 2 sets of plugs for it, and there's something else in here. A little bit of hardware. Now these are two-way speakers, max 275 watts, 40 watt regular. Alright, so these have two 4-inch speakers, one on each side, there and there. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and remove these are T30s. They're actually different from T30s, but T30s work. And there's got 2 here and 1 on the bottom. These long. It's in the back here. It just pops right off. This doesn't pop off here. Don't mess with that. It's all the whole thing. And you got the cheap little speaker right there now. It needs to come off. All right, so let's compare this. This is the obviously the one that comes with Ford. Cheap, little magnet. And look at this. Solid, thick rubber. I mean, it has the ability to move up and down a lot more than that with a really good sized magnet. I'm surprised this has all this with it. How? This has it too, though. Okay, guys, I made a little bit of a mess here. I was trying to remove the clip. My idea was to plug this into here directly and then being able to plug it in and out here whenever I need to. But this thing is just the way that it's made is integrated into the speaker itself, so it doesn't work. It's trash. Okay, so after reading into the diagram, it looks like positive is the one that comes on the outside here. So that means the one with the white stripe is positive, the one with the no stripe is negative. Okay, so we're gonna over here we're gonna cut the white one and make sure it connects to the positive side. Alright, we're gonna just snap this off as close as possible. There and there. Don't need that. And we're going to go ahead and remove some of the wiring here. Just like that. Just like that. Let's see if that's enough. Okay, we're going to put it there. slide it in and pinch. All right, same thing with the other side. Slide and pinch. Those nice and tight. Draw the wire out. Okay, same thing. We're going to hold this there, right? And this is the one that's black. So it goes with black. And then this is the one that has the white line on it. Confirmed. All right, both sides are on. Just gonna slide this in there and plug it in to here. Actually, let's plug it in right. No, let's not plug it in yet because we might have to snap some of these off. Okay, so I want, just for aesthetics, I want this to be flat here like that, right? So we're gonna bolt this in here, screw both of these down. These are extra, they might not be in the way, but just because they don't do anything, I'm gonna go ahead and snap them off. Same thing on the other side. Just gonna fold up and down. All right, clean both of them off. We're gonna slide it in there. Yep. Okay, I was gonna plug again. Just gonna slide that in and then put the cover over it and slide the negative in. You want a good solid contact. You don't want it to be loose or anything. And then put the cover over that too, just like that. Bring these back down a little bit. All right, let's put these screws in here. I'm just gonna hand put these in here because you don't want to accidentally slide. How can I move over, Rover? There it is. Ooh, barely reaches. All right, so now we're gonna just tighten these up slowly. Get in there. Carefully, slowly. I use the same hardware that I was already on here, fit perfect. I'm not gonna use this. I'm not gonna use this unless I need it. All right, let's put the cover back on here. Okay, actually you can't put the cover back on yet. You have to plug it in. Plug it in, then put the cover back on. Okay, just gonna hand tighten these and then bolt them down. All right, we just turned them on and they sound amazing. It's a little bit of a difference, but you could tell on the high notes. So we're gonna go ahead and put the cover back on this now. Okay, again, white stripe positive, black stripe negative, connect positive with negative here. Shorten this up so you don't need that much, and I'm gonna plug straight into the new speaker. All right, guys, got the new ones in. Okay, a couple tips about putting the cover back on here. Some light. Make sure this wire is tucked in where it goes, in there. Okay, and then the clips actually slide inside of each of these. So some of them might be pulled out some, so make sure they're straight. Let's see if we can put it in there now. was snapped on easily. This one gave me a little more trouble. Alright, back to our done. Now it's time to do the front ones. Okay, one thing about taking this thing out, I don't know if you could tell. Well, it's easiest if you pop it out. This is easiest if you pop it out through here. Kind of push this back and move this forward. It has a little lip on it. I don't know if you can see that lip. But it's not too hard if you just pull it enough. The only thing is when you pop it out, this pops out and you have to kind of go to the back of this to pop this one out. I didn't do that on this side, and when I pulled on it, it broke. See that? It's broken there. The piece is still stuck in there. Yeah, that's not good. These are two 7mm that need to come out. Ratchet's probably the easiest way. Although I think I might be able to fit the D-bolt in here, but look how loose that is. See that? Crazy. Okay, two little screws are out. This thing should pop right out now. These have the same exact setup. Same exact speaker. Okay, so this one, we're gonna cut this back a little bit to expose the wire just a little bit more. Not a lot, just like right there, right? And then clip this connector out. Again, I wish we could reuse these connectors and solder them to the new speaker, the female piece, but it doesn't work. So we'll cut them out. Okay, this stuff is not that easy to pull back, but we got it, cut it. I even burnt it a little bit to push it back. Now we gotta trim the ends. All right. The butts are on. Now here, the green and blue one is positive and the gray and blue is negative, according to diagrams. All right, so I'm gonna have to remove these little clips right here. That one and that one. These are unnecessary and in the way. So put one screw in there. And the other screw over here. Alright, I'm going to tighten it down. I tested the speaker out and it works just fine. Tighten this out. Now, I'm just going to slide this thing back in. Slide this broken piece back in. There it goes. Yeah, nice. Alright, so this is how I'm going to do it. Just pop it in through here. See how there's like a little edge, a little hole right there? Just like that, right? And do the same thing on the other side. Where's the other one? Oh, use this one. It's not the tool I wanted to use, but the other one's way over there. Okay, see? This side pops out. Now, this side pops out. Oh, yeah, it did open. Alright, nothing broke this time. Perfect. Alright, so again, 7mm. So you see how it has little holes here to kind of sit the speaker flush. We don't need those holes. We can remove that. And okay, so you see how there's like a violet pink colored one with gray? It's like violet with gray, and then there's a yellow one with gray, I think also, or green. Anyways, the important one is the red one, right? Positive goes with the violet pinkish color. The negative goes to the other. Alright, ready to plug this in. One thing I always do is I like things to face right. So like that says CV right there. Then it needs to be this way. That means I need to cut off these two. Right? These two need to be removed. Alright, so just remove these with some pliers, bend it back and forth and pull them off. They come right off. Most speakers have multiple tabs just in case you need them. Alright, so let's plug in negative with negative and positive with positive. Just like that. Okay, sometimes these can be a little stubborn, but you have to put them in all the way. If these don't go in all the way, it's not. And they could be loose. They could be loose and then fall off with moving and shaking you on, and you have to take the whole thing apart to put it back in. Alright guys, so that's done. Nice and clean. That side, that side, that side, and that side. All four. Still need the kick panel that's there. That's a 6.5. Sorry, 6.5. Same thing on this side. I'm not doing them today, and I might not do them. I don't even know if I'll do them, because it does take quite a bit of time to take all this trim off. And these, from what I understand, they're not that bad. They're okay. So those are okay. The bottom 6.5, they're not bad. They give you a little bit of bass. Now I do want to upgrade the whole bass of the vehicle because the bass is very low. It's pretty weak. I feel like these might have a little bit more bass than the Cerwin Vega that they sent me, but I haven't tried them out. I'd have to see what they look like. The only things that those are two-way. They have a tweeter in there also, so I'd have to either find a way to disconnect the tweeter or get something else that's just only specifically bass. I wish you could hear the music. I wish you could hear the sound, but it sounds much better than it used to. I mean, with all four of them going at 15, 16 that I usually listen to it, it sounds clean. It sounds crisp. So definitely recommend it. Throw those old speakers away. Get some nice, I mean, if you can get these, that's great. If not, get some, Sony or Alpine or Kenwood. Some quality speakers, But anyways, thanks again for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out some of the videos I have. I am going to be doing a couple more things to the Bronco, so make sure you follow. Deuce. Yeah.